want to give you 5 reasons that Agile projects often fail. The first one is just saying that you're Agile. You can't just say that you're something and make it so. You have to change what you're actually doing. No matter how much you tell people you're a nice person, if you still punch them in the face, you're not a nice person. Just because you go around saying that your team is Agile doesn't make them Agile. What makes them Agile is if they're actually exhibiting flexibility, if they're actually demonstrating agility. Are they able to adapt quickly to changing circumstances? Are they able to figure out what can be left out in order to get to market faster? Are they able to change as the customer better defines what it is that they need? If your Agile team is becoming Agile by just adding more meanings, but they're not actually changing how they deliver code, then you're just changing the name. You're not actually becoming Agile. Number 2, scaling teams that aren't actually delivering anything. If you scale something, it means that it's in a condition that you want to make more of. If you have a bunch of teams that aren't able to actually deliver working software, the solution is not to add more teams that aren't able to deliver working software. The solution is to figure out how to get one or a few teams to deliver working software. Because if you're not delivering working software, doing that more is not what you want. You wouldn't say, I'm going to build a car factory that can deliver 10 cars at a time if you have absolutely no expertise in making even a single car. You need to develop the expertise and then scale that expertise. The third way that Agile teams fail is by erecting barriers between the business and developers. The thing that makes Agile so efficient is this constant feedback and interactions between the people that are creating the software and the people that are going to use the software. When that collaboration is working, it makes a very, very powerful feedback loop where the customer can ask for something, the developers can talk about how it could be implemented, and eventually they arrive on a way to get the customer the maximum amount of value in the least amount of time. If your organization creates barriers that prevent that type of collaboration, you're not going to be Agile. The fourth way that Agile teams fail is by refusing to leave anything out or refusing to defer anything. Not every single thing that you can imagine is more important than actually getting the software out the door. There are some things that are less important than other things. If you're not able to actually have those conversations and prioritize things, you're not going to be able to deliver in an Agile way. There's always something else that can be fit into the software. This usually comes down to some type of leadership problem where leadership isn't doing a good job of helping the teams prioritize exactly what's needed in order to go live. If you defer getting your software into your customers' hands while you add more features to it, you're choosing to wait until the software can start generating value for the customer. Now, there may be some features that absolutely that's the right choice, but there may be a huge number of other features that you should wait and provide later, or maybe not at all. The fifth way that Agile teams fail is through complexity. When a team is not willing to iterate on simple things, they will not be able to deliver complex things. If you're deferring delivering something that's an incremental step forward in order to deliver something that's very large and complicated, you dramatically increase your risk and it's not sustainable. What Agile allows teams to do is to focus on delivering something, getting feedback, delivering the next thing, and continuing to adapt as they move forward. If teams aren't able to do that and focus just on large, complex projects, it's very difficult for them to start getting that rapid feedback loop. And they end up delivering large chunks of functionality that turn out not to be as valuable because the feedback isn't happening. So there are 5 ways that Agile teams fail.